Good morning, everybody. How are you? Do you like where I am today? I am in the car in the middle of the countryside, and I hope the signal will last because there's not much signal here. So we will give it a go. But today is quite a good day, quite a great day, and this is the day we've all been waiting for to find out. Day 5 of awareness. This week has been really great. I've been getting a lot of questions from people, and things are starting to shift in people's lives. Things are starting to shift because you see, this is what happens when you say to the universe, what is stopping me from living in freedom? When you say, what is stopping me from living in freedom? What is stopping me from painting with all the colors of the wind? The universe shows you. The universe shows you all the areas in your life where you are out of alignment. And this week, what I've done is I've shown you tools to bring all of these areas into awareness, haven't I? And if you've been open to it, what would have been happening this week is that you would have been seeing all of these areas come at you, kind of like these, that tennis game where you put the balls in and the balls just like shoot out at you, and you're getting all these areas of awareness shooting out at you, and you might be feeling quite overwhelmed. But that's completely normal, guys, completely normal, and that is why I'm here. I'm here to support you during this entire process. So today what we're going to be looking at is something that's really good news and bad news. The bad news is that part of the human experience is that we will always have reflections. We are a spiritual being having a human experience. Now, what does that mean? That means that the spirit within us, the spirit, that spark of light that was connected and is still connected to source, to everything that is above, that spark of light chose to come down to be a human, to have a human experience, so that that spark of light could experience all that it means to be human. What does it mean to be human? It means that we are constantly going to have reflections of where we are out of alignment. Part of this human experience is learning all the ego lessons that we need to learning all that is in our mind, letting go of all that is in our mind. So that is really part of the human experience. So a lot of people have been asking me this week, okay, this is great, Connie, but I'm tired. I was having a conversation with a client yesterday, and she said to me, when will I stop feeling this way? When will I stop having feelings of lack of worth? When will I stop feeling not good enough? Guys, the bad news is that the moment you stop feeling those feelings, you would have evolved to the space where you are in the complete vibration of source, which means that you will no longer be a human being. You will be a spirit. You will become part of the angelic kingdom. You will be an angel. You would have evolved. So people like the Dalai Lama, I believe Nelson Mandela, or all of the master beings, Jesus, all of these people had evolved in the human experience to such a level that they had learned most, if not all, of the lessons that soul had chosen to experience as a human form. So what happens in the human is that one of our biggest lessons is to realize, and this is important, so write this down. I hope you've got your journals in front of you, because it's about writing down what I say. It's about integrating it. So one of the things that's important is for you guys to realize that your mind is not in control. Your mind is not in control. You are in control. And how do you show your mind that you are in control? When I say you, I mean your soul, because that is who you are. Who you are is a spiritual being. So your spirit is in control. And how you show your mind that you are in control is by saying to it, thank you for sharing. Thank you for this beautiful gift. Thank you for teaching me this lesson. Thank you, emotions. Thank you, thoughts. But I am now choosing in this moment to realign to that spark of light that I truly am. Because if you remember what we spoke about this week, as we spoke about that there's only two source beliefs. I'm not good enough, or I am good enough. And we know that our emotions are our gift to show us where we are. If we're in high vibrational emotion, we're in alignment with I am good enough. We're in alignment with our truth. If we're in a low vibrational emotion, anger, frustration, annoyance, we're in this space. And our emotions, what they do is they give us thoughts attached to different emotions. And those thoughts become our belief systems. And our belief systems then become our reactions. Or our emotions become thoughts become belief systems become expressions. And when you are in this vibration, when you're on this side of the scale, you are living in that choice. So an example, you're at work, somebody says something to you, there is an external stimulus, somebody says something to you that makes you feel frustrated and annoyed and irritated. Well, what is that? That irritation is showing you that you're in that space of not being good enough. So somebody said to you, well, why can't you get this done on time? I'm always having to remind you. Or somebody speaks to you in a way that makes you feel really heavy in your body. The thought is, that person doesn't like me. The thought is, I'm not good at my job. The thought is, nobody likes me. And the reason why nobody likes me is, boom, because I am not good enough. It goes to the source belief that I'm not good enough. And remember that we have this, of course, the belief system that you ingrain, which causes the reaction, which is, well, work is hard. I'm never going to find a job that I enjoy, so I just need to stick to it. And then you react from that space of annoyance, frustration, lack of work, lack of abundance. So this is what it looks like over here. And here's what I said to my client yesterday, and I'm going to say the same thing to you. This process over here often happens without you having control over it. I feel you cannot control your reactions to things because they are automatic. I've spent 37 years ingraining this side of my belief systems. It's like a constant ingraining, isn't it? So I've spent 37 years learning this belief system. Sometimes I cannot control my emotions. I can't control what I say, what comes out of my mind. But what I can do is, once I am in awareness of my emotions, once I am in awareness of my belief system, once I am in awareness of where I am over here, I can choose to link. And how do I come across? What do I do? Is I link to that vibration. I link to that emotion. I link to gratitude. I link to love. I try and get myself to feel an emotion that is on this side of the scale. So when you are in awareness, that is your power. It feels the hardest when you, oh my God, I'm feeling frustrated and annoyed. That is your gift. When we start feeling guilty for reacting or guilty for feeling, that is when we start doing the damage. It's not about how you feel, it's the reaction to how you feel once it's happened. So your power is in awareness, and your power is in choice. Your mind, which is over here, the conditioned views, is not in control. Your mind has been in control up until now. Now I'm telling you that you have the choice. You have the choice what to think once you are in awareness. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. A thought comes from the feeling, and that can be changed because the thought is not real. It is just something that you have created based on an emotion that you have felt. Thoughts are not real. They are just attachments. They're just meaning. So if it's not real, then you can create anything that you want. If you remember, I said to you that the universe doesn't understand the difference between reality and fiction. It just understands the vibration of that which you're feeling, that which you're thinking, that which you're sending out. You are in control. Your mind might say to you, you're not in control. Connie's talking nonsense. So your mind might say that to you, but you say, you know what, mind, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for this gift. I'm listening to you. The moment you try and suppress this side is the moment that you start building up that energy in your body. And that energy build up in your body is that which keeps you trapped. Listening to your emotions and your thoughts as gift is freedom. Gratitude for the gift is freedom. Choice is freedom. You have the power to choose in every moment. Okay, great, I've reacted. All right, I have the choice now. Do I feel guilty about it, or do I thank myself? I now choose to learn. What is it that I have seen from this? You have to choose to be 100% committed, because it is going to be difficult. It's difficult to look here and to see, okay, well, what are the lessons? What is the reflection? It's difficult to look there, but we're committed to walking on this journey every single day. Right, this person made me feel uncomfortable. Why was that? My power is in this moment. The point of power is now. I am now choosing to look at this so that I can align to this. What do I need to do? What vibrational emotions make me feel good on this side? And I'm constantly choosing. What is stopping you from living in freedom? Let's sum up what we have said over the last few weeks. What stops you from living in freedom are just thoughts. Thoughts that were created from emotions within your body. Thoughts were created to protect you. You have defense mechanisms that try and protect you. And we honor our thoughts because our thoughts were created for a reason. Thank you, thoughts. Thank you for the gift, we said. And we said the point of power is now to choose. And I said I was going to give you good news and bad news. The good news is that I am here walking with you. The bad news is that part of being a human is that we will always have these reflections. We will always have these, this person is irritating, that person has made me feel bad, I don't have enough money, society pressure. We will always have the reflection of the boxes that society has shown us is right or wrong, because part of our journey is to learn how to rid ourselves of all of the expectations that society has put on us. So if you want to live in freedom, start to affirm that you are in control. You easily make choices that are in alignment with your higher self. You easily make choices that are aligned to you and your self-worth and your worthiness. You easily make choices that step you into the space of living in freedom. This week has been an amazing week where we have looked at awareness as a powerful tool to living in freedom. Next week is week 3 It is step 3. Next week we're going to be looking at acceptance, honing in on acceptance and love. Acceptance of who we are. Love of all that we are. So this week what I did is I shook the tree and all of the stuff fell out. All of the rotten fruit has fallen out. Now next week what we're going to do is we're going to look at loving ourselves. Loving who we are. Accepting all of who we are. This is a powerful tool, isn't it? To really live in freedom, to love everything about who you are. Love the zit that you have on your cheek. I don't know why I have a zit on my cheek. I'm 37 years old. What's up with that? But I love it. And I am in awareness that everything in my body is reflecting where I am out of alignment within me. Your body, we didn't speak about this, but all of your illnesses, your health. So if you're sick, it's important for you to have a look at, okay, well, what is this illness saying that I'm out of alignment with? Because when you suppress, and this is very powerful, when you suppress your emotions, they build up within your body, and that build-up becomes dis-ease. Dis-ease is when you're not flowing in ease. What do you need to do to live in freedom? You need to find out where there is dis-ease within your body, dis-ease within your thoughts, and bring it back into ease. You are in control of the flow of your life. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Remember that any reflection is a gift, and you have a choice. What lesson you learn from it is only a lesson. It's only a lesson, and you have a choice whether you give your power over to the lesson or you take the power from the lesson and you internalize it so that you can create a safer space to live in freedom. Those of you who are in the elite group, I will see you at 9 o'clock. I have about 10 questions that we're going to be answering today. Those of you who aren't, we open the elite group in about 5 weeks. And every single Friday, what we do at 9 a.m. is we answer questions from the week that people have been asking. So it's a beautiful opportunity to ask your questions personally, and I personally answer them for you. So elite guys, we'll see you at 9 a.m. in the group. The rest of you, I will see you on Monday at 8:30, where we will begin our journey of loving ourselves. Have a wonderful weekend. Cheers, guys. Bye.